Hi there, this is John Barton from JB Cases. So real quick, I got a couple cases to show you, and let's just jump right into it. This is only going to be a real short one today. So really nice black and yellow case right here. You guys check that out. Check out that beautiful stitching on there. Go that way. Black and yellow, one strap. Oh, check this out. That's pretty cool. It's got a JH right up under there. It looks awesome. And see, that's pretty neat, you know. So people come up with different ways to put the stuff where they want. It's got a yellow interior, 2x5, pretty cool, and yellow zipper pulls. So lots of different ways to make things the way you want them. My lovely assistant Karen here is bringing me over a couple more cases to do. Whoops. Thank you. So this one here is for Keg Wool. So Kevin, maybe? I don't know. Kevin, Karen, Kyle Guo. So Kyle, pretty cool case here. This is black with turquoise or teal and green zipper pulls. So pretty cool combination there. Came out looking pretty awesome. See how cool that looks. There you go. You guys can see the stitching on there real good. And then let's see what color interior we chose with this bad boy. Is it going to be green or blue or so we got the tournament blue in there. Looks really good. 4x8. Alrighty, so moving on here, we got an orange and blue case right here. So I'm not sure, is that the new Broncos logo? I'm not sure, but anyway, it says Janice on it. Pretty cool. Check out the embroidery here. Look at that. Pretty nice, huh? Orange stitching on the back. And let's see what we have for a interior on this one. This is a 2x5. So it's a 2x5 with, can you guys see that? Let me get up closer. Oh, or back away. Anyway. Alright, anyway, trying to get the light here. I need to get this whole camera TV setup going on so you guys can see everything correctly. But let's see. Let's move the camera a little bit more this way. See how that looks. There you go. Now you can see everything inside. See how nice and cushy that is? And just remember, guys, you know, you'll see a lot of imitations out there. First of all, none of them can touch us on custom, but the big deal is none of them can touch us on protection. That's the really hardcore thing that you're paying for, is the protection of your cues. All the customization, that's all just cherries on the top. You know, that's just a bonus. I was just talking with a guy today. You know, he said he used his case, his $1,200 Jacoby, and the case, he put it in there and it put a big gouge in his wrap. And I can sympathize with that because that's how I got started. My Sean cue got busted. It was also $1,200, and I was mad. And I started building cases to protect the cues, you know, with padding and protect them from vibration and falling out and stuff like that. So anyway, this is a really cool one. This is a 2x3, and you'll notice it has just 2 pockets on here. Looks really cool. See, don't need to get all the pockets if you don't want them. Just right there. And top handle, no side handle. Notice that. No side handle on here, but it does have a top handle. And it's a 2x3, as you can see right there. Lots of space in there. And white zipper pulls. So I think that sets it off pretty good. Looks pretty cool. All right, then here I have one. Here I have one for MSM. This one's real cool too. Black with red and gray. I always think that combination comes out looking pretty sharp. So with red stitching. See right there? And it says MGM. Sorry, MGM. Look how nice that black stitching looks against that black right there. I do like the black on black. Oh, that's actually black on gray. But I like black on black too. Like I like colors like when you do the stitching sometimes, it's real cool if you do the same color stitching as the background, because then it makes people look a little bit harder on there, you know, so looks pretty cool. But anyway, nice case with red handles, red piping. Let's see if we got a red interior to match it. This one has a red 4x8 interior. And there you go. So, cool beans. Yeah, so that's some of the cases that we got. We also got some new inventory in. You know, we've been doing a lot of backpack straps lately, and I told Karen, I said, let's get some more single straps in, because you know, people do still ask for single straps. So a lot of the cases that you see up here are single strap cases. Now just remember, we can always add a strap. Now if we don't have the exact matching strap, you can choose, you can always, when you buy a case, you can go and order a strap too, and you have a choice. You can ask for a matching strap, which may take longer, or you can you know, let us choose straps if we can, you know, put like 2 black straps, for example, on a case if you don't need the contrasting stitching, and we'll do all we can to make sure and get it out the door quicker. But just remember, if you do buy a case that has a single strap, let's say for example something like this, you buy a case like this that has a single strap, we can add another strap to it, but if we don't happen to have the exact matching strap for it, then we will have to make that, and it'll take another week or so before we get it and send it out. So now you can opt to have the case shipped to you and the strap separately, but you're going to have to pay for the strap. Generally on that, the straps, we think that we've got the shipping down to about $2.50 for just about anywhere in the U.S., hopefully. So so you know, we'll be happy to ship that out. You know, just pay us the $2 and $2 and $2.50 or so, and we'll do that. But remember, you can add a strap to any case. So yeah, and that's where we're at right now on that. So thank you guys very much. I'll have more cases for you tomorrow. And as always, if you don't want to build it yourself, just go to jbcases.com. We'll be happy to do it for you. I know that we have a lot of choices. We have a lot of things going on. So don't be afraid to use your imagination. Call us up. You know, sometimes it's a little hard to get a hold of us, but I promise you that if you ask around, you'll find out that the wait is almost always worth it. We hardly ever find anybody that's been disappointed once they finally get the case in their hands. We are not McDonald's. We're not Burger King. This isn't fast food. So I know that it's easy sometimes to want to think about that way, because America's got a lot of good companies with a lot of great customer service. We're a good company, but we put the primary thing for us is building the cases and making sure that the quality of our cases is always high, making sure that our customers that do have orders in, that we're working on those orders and getting them done. So for that reason, sometimes we're a little bit slow taking orders, we're a little bit slow answering emails. Sometimes we might not pick up the phone. We might just let it ring because we're busy trying to get stuff out, like Karen's doing right now. So all I can tell you is that take advantage of the numerous ways to contact us, and if you don't hear back from us, try another direction. Try to call us, send us more emails. Your persistence, I promise you, will pay off. Okay, that's all I'm going to really say on that. But contrary to popular belief, we're not a big company. We're not a factory. You know, we're not. We don't have an assembly line. So everything that we do, literally, is we take the orders by hand. Basically, we process them by hand. You know, we try our best here. We put a lot of human effort into every order, and even the orders themselves, they get done. It's mostly handwork on just about everything. You know, we use a laser sometimes to help us cut out the parts, but we still got to set it all up. So the thing with that is, you know, is you guys got to just understand that we know that you want the cases. We know that. You know, we've done our job to put out good product that in turn makes you want what we make. So I don't want anybody to think that, you know, like I'm arrogant about that or anything like that, that I think that you guys don't matter because we don't, you know, I hear that once in a while, you know, well, I guess they're so busy, you know, that the little guy doesn't matter or the customer doesn't matter because they don't answer me. You know, I've sent an email and you know, there's a couple different things to think about like that. First of all, even today in today's world, just because you send an email doesn't mean that I got it. You know, honestly, it really doesn't mean that I got it. I mean, the other day, we had like 6,000 emails wiped out from Gmail. I guess they're still there. I think they're still there, but they're not immediately visible. I've got to like dig into the menu a little bit or go into another space to find those emails. So sometimes, you know, things get filtered and I just don't see it. The other thing that you guys, please, I want you to understand is that we get requests all the time. We get phone calls, you know, we get people asking questions, and it's literally a river of requests. So by river, I mean that if I'm standing here comes somebody asking me something and I try to answer them, and meanwhile somebody else is still coming, and that information just keeps flowing. And if something flows by, you know, I may try to tag it and say I'll get to that later, but you got to understand that later for me means I'm literally going to try to run down the river and get that, while at the same time there's more coming. So we're the focal point here, you know, so we're the ones taking the orders, making the cases, and we're handling all of your requests, or trying to, all of your orders. So all of that comes into us. So if you want to buy a case from us, you know, or you want your questions answered, then you got to be persistent, because you want whatever you want from us. So you got to be persistent, and just until you get a hold of us and say, you know, you guys, I want this, so let's get it done, because we simply just don't have time to chase you down. If we miss it, if we miss something, we're already got more information coming in, though, and things that fires that we got to deal with and put out. And you know, so one last little bit on that, along those lines, if you do have an order in with us, it's really important that you take the time to focus on your order. Honey, UPS is here. Do we need? Okay. If you don't have it done, I can take it to the UPS shop too. Okay. So if you have an order in with us and you have special requests and you don't say anything, because you don't, you know, like we send you some emails or we send you some pictures and we do confirmations with you, and we miss something and you don't say anything all the way through till the case gets to you, man, you got to own that case. You got to own it, because we literally cannot know that we actually missed something that's important to you if we missed it. If it was just not there, or it was said in an email, you know, like 30 emails back or something like that, it's going to happen that we're going to miss things. But that's why we do these checks, and that's why we talk to you and we send you pictures, and we try really hard to give you every opportunity to check what you want. Because you got to understand, like we don't know what you want. You know, we do our best to take the order and get everything down right away. And we do actually do our best to check and make sure that everything was done and try to catch things ourselves. But we're human, man. There comes times when everybody in the chain just misses something. And it's really hard. Hurry up and grab him. It's really hard if you know, it gets all the way to you after several checks, and you're like, oh, well, geez, you guys missed something. Well, yes, we did, but, and this is a big but, you also missed something as a customer. So I'm asking you customers, please take responsibility. If you've got an order, it's got to be fresh in your mind what it is that you want and what you've ordered, so you can catch it and help us to help you if we miss something during the process. That way we can catch it and fix it when it's easy to fix it, and when we haven't spent the shipping to get it here, and then shipping to get it to you, and then shipping to get it back to us, and then tearing the whole case apart and rebuilding it and everything. You know, you don't want that. We don't want that. We especially don't want it. We want to get it right the first time, so help us to do that by paying attention to your own order and not just rubber stamping stuff. Okay? So that's it, man. Thank you guys very much, and appreciate it. Have a good day. And once again, we appreciate your business. Take care. Bye-bye.